What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be working on my girlfriend Bailey's Bronco Sport, and we're going to be installing this. We got a K&N cold air intake for this thing. This thing's got the 1.53 cylinder in it, and I've seen a lot of videos of the turbo flutter just going through the roof. Like after you install one of these bad boys, the turbo noises are just crazy. They whistle, the flutter's going nuts. This thing's only got like 10,000 miles on it, so it's going to be the very first upgrade we do. We just got the windows tinted here recently. Other than that, this thing is bone stock and still brand new, and it looks like it's about to rain, so we're gonna get to it. But before we get into it, I want to thank Summit for sponsoring this video. That's definitely a lie. If you're watching the Summit, please sponsor us because I'm bankrupt living so close to you. But anyways, let's put this cold air intake on this thing and see how she performs. Before we start taking this thing apart, we're gonna do some comparisons of before and after and how this thing sounds before the intake and after. So we're gonna do a quick, let's get this thing turned back on. We're gonna do a quick like 0 to 20 and see how this thing sounds off takeoff. So here we go. It's out, no noise at all. You can back up a little bit and not zoom in so much. Restart. So obviously the first thing we gotta do here is take the old boring one off. To do that, we're gonna need a 7mm and a ratchet. We're gonna take these hose clamps off, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the bottom of the air box just pops out because the K&N pops in. So we're gonna take the hose clamps off and go from there. So let's take it apart. Popped off like so. Yeah, all these wires that come down here, a couple clips. There's clips on the side of the air box. Just got around, get a pry tool for that so we don't break that. There we go. Here's the top half. All right, so next we got this whole big plastic piece that goes down to the air box. It doesn't look like the K&N uses this at all. So this is connected obviously, so this whole thing has to come off. I'm not sure if we'll put some of it back on. It looks like it goes in right here, but we're gonna take it off, and I don't think we'll reuse it, but we're gonna find out. So take these plastic clips out. Hit the ground, we're good. Just like that. Okay, I see. Actually, this will stay there because this will feed into that. So I think this has to come off for this to come out because it's kind of stuck in there, but this actually came off very easy. So I'll just go ahead and put the K&N in without that first and see. Just for the sake of making my life easier, this thing's kind of big and bulky, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on before that piece. So as you've seen, the old one just popped right out. There's these little tabs that go down and these like little rubber holes down here in the Bronco. We're just gonna push down and then this will fall in place for the intake. So down we go. Yeah, kind of move some wires out of your way up here. A little tight fit. Just gotta slowly work it down and then it'll pop right in, I hope. All right, so we got the cold air intake in place. Now it's time to put this on. Obviously, you see this is a problem. So this will come off. There's two little tabs right here. Just got pressed in with a couple screwdrivers and this will pop off. So that'll take this like little downspout away, and then we can install it because this thing's kind of hitting down. It's not letting it sit where it needs to. So we're gonna pop this thing off and it'll be good to go. Spout off. Like I said, there's two tabs, there and there. Kind of pain in the butt, gotta get a screwdriver. I'm probably pretty good, but now let's put it on the right way. Ta-da! Now she, somewhat fits. There we go. Now she fits, so we can put these back in and completely bolt that down. And I guess that's it. This is really easy. So let's finish this thing up. You good? You almost fell. Last but not least, here we got the mass airflow sensor. Obviously, you don't want to miss that because it'll be throwing some codes. So we got the wiring here, mass airflow from the old one. I'm gonna pop this in this little bung right here. As far as she'll go. And voila, let's plug her in if she reaches. There we go. And there we go. Out with the old and in with the new. Looking much better under here. One thing that is kind of weird, like I mentioned, the bottom, they just kind of pop in. You do have a little bit of wiggle, but obviously it's not going to go anywhere. So if you really wanted to, you could take like out the plugs and like nut and bolt it. But if you're not too worried about having a wiggle, it shouldn't be a problem. Now this thing is dumping air straight into this filter, completely exposed. So I'm very excited to see how this thing sounds like. So without further ado, let's start this thing up. Oh my God. Holy crap. Let's take it for a ride. That is so loud. Holy crap. Well, you were getting great gas mileage before adding this thing. Your foot's gonna be in the gas all the time. You can hear with every single shift. Well, you approve? I approve. Thing sounds awesome. Good purchase. All right, needless to say, this was a massive improvement. Obviously, video is a little different than person. It's insane. I was not expecting it to be that loud, but super simple installation, less than an hour. I mean, you can't beat it. A little price, so we got it for a really good deal, but if you guys want for an intake, K&N, it's not this point. I've had K&N on all of my other vehicles too. And on the Bronco Sport, the 1.5 turbo flutter like crazy. Sounds awesome every shift you hear it. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helped you out in your decision making on a cold air intake for your Bronco Sport. If you guys don't know about the channel, we have a lot of old Broncos too, so be sure to like and subscribe and watch our other videos as well. So see you guys later and have a good one.